from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Zach Plesac will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. This is foul right side.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. In the air to straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Just underway here in Oakland. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former National League MVP Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
To 1-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here now is Will Smith as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Seager at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Hit in the air out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Kershaw looks in. Here it comes. A ball and a strike now. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Into the box, Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
I got 2-1 again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Three and 2 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Count remains full. Popped him up. Torres in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Pollock, base runner at first with 1 out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
3-0 now. Mookie Betts would be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
1-2, here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Kershaw has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Outside, 3-0 now. Popped up. Turner is there for it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. David Price is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Price, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Price ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. And stepping in, Matt Olson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Olson.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His second home run of the series. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Let's hear a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Murphy, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So next to hit is Ronald Acuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. There he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Throwing to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in will be Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Muncy is sent packing for the second out of the inning. At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joey Gallo is on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Rios. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. Down to 2 and 1.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now, Chris Taylor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Taylor, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Tony.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now, Sean Murphy grounded out in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Acuna digs in now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in once again is Justin Turner to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Alvarez is right there, and very quickly one gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now into the box is Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Three-two pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So two gone now for the Dodgers in the sixth. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's a drag.
2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Torres has it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Brustar Graterol enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 48, Brustar Graterol.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And that misses 1-1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
First base.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gronderall, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his third season as a major league player.
That's
2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Alvarez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High and away, not close. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
On the ground to the left side. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball down.
Strike 2 as the fastball was let go. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Scooped up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next, here is A.J. Pollock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 1-2. Is in off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The A's lead this one 3-0. Scott Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here it comes, 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Matt Olson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Sean Murphy.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts on the run.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a line drive to left. Pollock gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Now it'll be Edwin Rios. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next, it'll be Chris Taylor. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 44, Tommy Kahnle.
Now the A's designated hitter, Christian Yelich. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gleyber Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Alvarez stands at first with 1 out. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now at the plate here is Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball back down.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a double steal try here. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Blake Trinan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He waits. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Three runs already home here. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here is Sean Murphy, singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the A's 6 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Torres is there, 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Cody Bellinger, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And he fouls this one off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, you'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.